Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Mulk, الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن أملا وهو العزيز الغفور. He who created death and life to test you as to which of you is best indeed, and he is the exalted in might, the forgiving. Islam is the hope for the suffering in this world. Every person in this world faces hardship and challenges. You have financial crisis, job loss, unemployment. You have a loss of your own beloved ones, which impact your life and other people's life. Some people have physical and mental challenges. There are relationship issues like breakup and divorce. There are disruptors like natural family feuds, emotional trauma. Being a human, we have a nature to produce concern, worries, and issues for ourselves. Even if we do not have it, we'll produce something for ourselves. Look at in our country, USA. The statistics according to the CDC, which is Center for Disease, reported that about 22,000 homicides every year. There are suicides, about 45,000 suicides every year. About 1.5 million people attempted suicide in a year. Over 100,000 people die with overdose of the drugs in a year. If you look at last 25 years, 1 million people died for overdosage of medications. About 28 million people less than 12 and older having disorders of alcohol use. This is our country. The major mental health problem in this country is depression. 18% of the people in this world, in this America, having been treated for the depression. And if you look at the youth, less than 17% of age, about 15% having diagnosed with the depression. My own studies, there are 10% of the pregnant women are treated for depression during pregnancy, 10% of the women. The world is not different. According to World Health Organization, about 400 million people, which is about 7% of the world population, having alcohol use disorders. About 300 million people globally suffering from depression. And more than 700,000 people do suicide every year in the world, 700,000 plus. And the common reasons of suicidal attempts is stressful life events, which include loss of loved one, legal trouble, financial difficulties, harassments, bullying, discrimination, or relation troubles. Allah says in Surah An-Nisa, وَلَا تُخْتِلُوا أَنفُسِكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِكُمْ رَحِيمًا. And do not kill yourself. Surely Allah is most merciful to you. Allah stresses in Surah Al-Baqarah, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ. Or you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patients. The major reasons of depressions are low self-esteem, lack of support, grief, chronic illness, and others. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, we will surely put you to the trial by involving you in fear, hunger, and by causing loss of property, life, and earnings. But he also says that here, and give good tidings to those who remain steadfast in these trials. About 25% of Americans, 1/4 of the population, are not affiliated themselves with any religion, which include some atheists and some agnostic, 5% each. So these nuns are 25% of our country. The studies reports in 2010 in the world population is about 7 to 8 billion. In 2010, about 1.6 billion people has no affiliation with any religion, which within 10 to 15 years, it's reached to about 2 billion people. So 1/4 of the world population does not believe in any religion. My dear brothers and sisters, this world is designed for testing and hardship. We came from heaven. We came from Jannah. We all know we came from Jannah. And we want to make this life a Jannah here. And for that, we work day and night, good and bad. We want to make this world as a Jannah. And forget that our stay is short and limited. That Allah told us in Surah Al-Mu'mineen, for how many years do you stay on this earth? قُلْ كَمْ لَبِثْتُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ سِنِينَ قُلْ كَمْ لَبِثْتُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ عَدَدَ سِنِينَ. They will say we stayed for a day or part of a day. Us or those who keep count of this. Allah will say, you stayed only for a while. If you only knew that, then Allah asks the question, did you imagine that we created you without any purpose? We are created here without any purpose. And that you will not be brought back to us? That's what Allah asks us in the Day of Judgment. Only and only Islam is the solution of the suffering in this world. Don't look at the followers of Islam. Gauge the beauty of Islam. Islam provides the framework for all aspects of life, which I will elaborate in the second khutbah. I say these words of mine and I seek Allah's forgiveness for myself and for you. So my khutbah today is that Islam is the solution of all suffering in this world. Islam offers effective solution to various social, economical, political problems facing the world. But first and most importantly is to enhance your faith through adherence to your faith. Do supplication prayers, do sabr, patience, do a lot of istighfar. Istighfar period is open for all time. You can do istighfar anytime. So Islam encourages patience in obedience of Allah and in facing life difficulties with faith and hope in Allah. What's called tawakkul Allah. Muslim life, this life is a gift from Allah. When it comes to economy, Allah give us zakat, which maintain checks and balance in the world economy and support the poor. Islam prohibits riba, that curbs economic exploitation and debt crisis. Islam emphasizes universal moral standards like justice, truthfulness, and support for the weakest. Allah is just, and He established the Islamic rule and regulation based on justice. Furthermore, Islam encourages us in patience in obedience of Allah in facing the life difficulties. As I said, there is no one in this world does not have any difficulty in life. Islam teaches us to promote what is the meaning of pain and how we can transfer this pain in a better life and growing closer to Allah. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. A fundamental promise in the Quran is in the Surah in Shara. إِنَّ مَعَ الْأُسْرِ يُسْرًا فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْأُسْرِ يُسْرًا. Allah promises. So surely with hardship comes an ease. Surely with hardship comes ease. These verses emphasizes that relief is inseparable from difficulty, providing reassurance that struggles are not permanent. They're not permanent, and comfort will follow. Look at the life of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. His personal life. Prophet ﷺ lost his beloved wife Khadija, another wife later on. He lost out of 7 children, 3 sons, Tahir, Qasim, Ibrahim. They all died in his lifetime. Out of 4 daughters, Zainab, Ruqayya, Kulthum, they all died, but the Prophet is still there. So who can have more than this? So when Prophet ﷺ got all these hardships, so what we are. So the religious nuns, which as I said before, who does not believe on any kind of affiliation with the religion, these are people who are less involved in the social and the civil works. That's not mine. The report says that people who are active in religious life are more happier. The people who are involved in the work of religion are more engaged in social works than the people who are religiously unaffiliated. Allah says in Surah Al-Talaq, وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَالِغُ أَمْرِهِ قَدْ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدْرًا. And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out and provide for him from where he does not expect. Allah will make you relief. Just do tawakkul Allah. So I ask myself and for all of us that Allah keep us away from harm.